I'm just gonna make this a little weird. Bang to me! Oh, my name's Fox 9 Tails. Again, I'm Fox, and welcome to another welcome to another review of Star Wars: The Forces of Evil. This time, conquer and divide. Wait, divide and conquer. Wow, how the fuck did I get that messed up? But in any case, this is the season finale for season 3 of Star Wars: The Forces of Evil, which I'll say for a couple things. One, again, season 3, best season. Well, one of the best seasons, way better than season 2, which sucked. Except for the ending of season 2. I'm gonna rephrase that right now. The ending of season 2, beautiful. This one, however, even though I did like this season finale, it at least to me it didn't have that giant impact. But I'll get into that in a second. But this is Divide and Conquer, where basically it's a 2-hour thing, and this feels like this should be called the Battle for MEWNI. This feels like I finally got something that's called the Battle for MEWNI, because what the fudge? The season opener, the 2-hour season finale, how long? I think it was supposed to be 2 hours. That was the season opener. I mean, the beginning of the season. It wasn't that great. It really wasn't. There was really no battle for MEWNI. And, like, they hyped it up, but really it was just, man, they could have had those uploading, like, every other day, and it would have been great. But in any case, this actually felt like the battle for MEWNI, and it felt real big. I really liked this one. Basically, the first episode, Divide, is split up into twos. It's really 2 episodes that they just cut together to make it look better, which still works. Basically, Star is acting queen, but she says that she can't do this. She needs to go save her mom. She needs to go, basically get her mom to do this to help. And after getting a word from Eclipse and knowing that Moon is heading to the magic dimension, Star goes, "All right, I'm gonna head over there." And actually, one thing I really do like, there's a couple things I really like. Like, the horrifying soulless people who are now balloons, and they literally call them balloons at some point. In the beginning, also, when Star is interrogating Eclipsa, she says, "Take her away!" And the guards grab Star. I'm just like, oh crap, is Eclipsa taking over? But no, it was just a joke, but what was it? A couple things. When Star walks into the high, council to talk with her, war chiefs and stuff like that, it actually mirrors the beginning of the season where Moon goes to talk with her war council after her mom dies. So I actually like that. Let's see. Mina got her soul sucked out immediately. But basically, there's 2 different things. Star is going to go to the magic dimension to go find Moon. And Marco, which I love because, again, what sent me into this, is that Marco literally says, "Why don't you send me?" And she's like, "What are you talking about? I fought Hekaboo for 16 years. I'm trained. I am qualified." I'm like, no way. I'm like, no way. Are they actually saying now that Marco is still that older self still inside him, that he still has all those skills and, is basically an awesome adventurer and crap? Are they actually telling us this? And yes, I'm like, fudge, yeah. I was really happy when that freaking happened. That they even acknowledge that he has power because he goes against Star and kind of Star doesn't go super, but he fights Star and kind of wins. Although I do like the part where Star lifts up his shirt after that and Marco just, "No, Star, my abs are not back." But basically, the 2 split up. Star goes to the magic dimension with her phone ring to remind her that she's Star Butterfly, so she doesn't forget herself this time. While Marco then goes to deal with Meteora, who's now getting close to the kingdom, sucking out souls of everybody. And basically then leads to Star forgetting who she was because she throws away her reminder, as she does find Moon, who's now naked. Okay? She's now naked. And basically they just screw around in the magic dimension, showing off that, the magic dimension is connected to all other dimensions, apparently. connect to all other dimensions. They go back to the sacred temple. They go to some kind of well where Moon like put her handprints on it. So I think that might come back later. Also, what was it? I think Moon washed away dark magic. You see dark magic in the light magic. So I guess the MEWNIs, or at least wand wielders, those who can use magic, can go to this dimension and just basically heal themselves, because Moon gets both of her eyes back. But Marco sets up the Marcodia 7. I forgot what the fudge. 6. It was Hekapoo, because waifu. And also because she's a one-woman army. Big Muscles Eagle dude. He's in this. And he's freaking funny. He was funny, but I do love that Marco says, I think Hekapoo likes him just because of his body. And Hekapoo's like, eh. I'm just like, well, okay then. Let's see. We have Tammy. I forgot her name. The girl with the green hair. They have her. Her dog friend from like the beach episode way back when. Tom and Ponyhead. Though when Ponyhead gets her soul sucked out and is like being used as Eclipse's squeaky toy, I'm like, I hate that character. But they have an idea to seal Eclipse away, or keep Eclipse within a wall of fire called the Doom Nut. And I'm thinking, that sounds like a horrible, horrible kind of position. You can guess what kind of position. That or that's when you kick someone in the nuts. But El Chapo. Not El Chapo, that's the name of this dude's sword. But, of course, the plan doesn't work, as one, there's actually a cool scene where, like, big muscled eagle guy's like, we all have to take group photos, cool, awesome group photos. And they all get dressed in their battle gear, and then Marco just puts on his dress as Turdina to lure Meteora. And I love how the big muscle guy's like, oh, that's Marco? He's gonna look great for the photo. I just, well, okay then. But let's see. Basically, Meteora goes, starts sucking everyone's souls out. Not the time. Smooth reminding us about oh yeah. And basically, they start sucking everyone's souls out. Before that, Tom starts saying like, "Oh, I'm sorry for all this stuff I've done to you," and stuff like that. Like this, the monster arm. And Marco's like, "You didn't do the monster arm." He's like, Marco's like, "No, oh well." And I'm just like, "Oh wow, smooth writers, smooth." Trying to make us we get it. You're stretching out the whole monster armor until Marco turns evil. I got it. You're stretching that sucker out as long as you can. I'm guessing that's now going to be season 4, season finale. But yeah, so Marco basically, what was it? What was it? Reminding us about the monster arm. He's going to look great in that photo. Moon is naked. Nacho. Oh yeah. During the plan, Marco tries to ride Nachos out of there, and Nachos gets her soul sucked out. I'm like, no, Nacho! I love that motorcycle, that dragon cycle. Gets his soul sucked out. And also, like, apparently, a dragon cycle still needs to be started and could stall. I'm just like, really? Okay. And there is a funny scene where Star actually does forget who she is, pulls her boots off, and just drops a whole bunch of phones saying, "You're Star Butterfly, you're Star Butterfly." And I'm just like, okay, that's kind of funny how, like, over-prepared she was for that. But basically, people starts getting their soul sucked out. Next episode, Eclipse basically wins, as everyone has to hide because, of course, fire doesn't contain a half-demon. And also because fire basically only really works for humans, apparently. Fire in any other kind of media and form doesn't really matter in some points. But, basically... oh, wait, I actually forgot to mention. Let's see. Fire is Idjit, Nachos, Moon is naked, Demon pops out a portal. Let's see, 1,000 souls. Oh, okay. So basically, Marco Marco and the Marco 7. What is it? Pony gets sucked out. Her soul sucked out. Hekibu gets her soul sucked out, but not before going to a taco place on accident. And the taco lady just sees a demon jump out of a hole and just goes, "Can I take your order?" I was like, really? A demon pops out of a portal from another dimension, and that's your question? But yeah, they're basically saying like, "Oh, we can't really do anything. I don't know how we're gonna do this." And Hekibu just says, "Let's just go get drunk. Let's go to the tavern and let this all blow over." Basically, she's saying, "Let's go get drunk." And I'm just like, wow. That's kind of funny. And apparently Marco's just dumb enough never to give up, as said by Tom. But they actually do at one point use one of Marco's, like, I guess, underskirts. Puts it over Eclipse's, or Meteor's face to keep her vision from shooting her soul eater beams. They actually seem to kind of, they tie her up with trees, and they basically knock her down into a hole, and they're like, "We did it!" Also, when Marco jumps down, he falls down like Princess Peach, like his dress, like, does like the whole like umbrella, like, whoop, 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 whoop. And the thing is, like, Eclipse is not defeated. She's just like Tom opens a portal and drops her in hell and just closes it. And I love the muscle bird guy. He's like, "Well, this is gonna be he held like a thing that has like nachos. The dog thing that got his soul sucked out. I forgot what the other one was. Oh, Ponyhead had their soul sucked out. The guy's like, "This is gonna be a sad winning photo. Come on, guys." And then you see that they suddenly all have sunglasses on because everyone has to wear sunglasses in the video. And I just look at it like, oh my god, he just put sunglasses on dead bodies to take a picture with them. It's amazing. That's amazing. I love morbid humor in freaking cartoons. But basically, of course, the half demon busts out of hell, sucks out his soul, sucks out majority of their souls. Let's see, thousands of souls. Oh yeah, Marco basically admits to Tom. Marco and Tom are the last two. Marco says, Go Tom, you have to go save Star, whatever, protect Star." And Tom's like, "I'm not gonna leave you." And Marco goes, "I kiss Star." Tom is immediately, I'm just like, this is not the time. And mind you, I'm actually watching Naruto Shippuden right now, and I just got to the part where, spoiler alerts for Naruto Shippuden, where basically they're sealing away the nine tails. So for everyone at home, it's the only way you know that we don't spoil too much. But basically, there's a kind of a long monologue, which, it's kind of heartwarming and heartbreaking at the same time. But also, I'm just thinking, man, that Ninetales is very, like, I'm just thinking, like, man, that Ninetales claw is like, maybe you shouldn't, like, this, I feel, I don't know, it's just like, timing, but then again, I kind of love it, but in this, it's just like, not the time, please, but Tom just leaves, he's like, alright, sweet. They use the Eagles the first fight, too, because River just goes out to fight with the Eagles. When Moon and Star get sent back, though Moon is nowhere to be seen, and Star gets sent back to her room. Let's see, they fight, the Eclipse Meteor grabs, Marco, and just basically looks like he's gonna suck out his soul, and just, Marco's like, "Wait, what, Prince Tardina, shouldn't this be like, more dramatic or something?" He's like, "Oh, you see," and I just love Eclipse, or Meteor just goes, "I'm not, I know who you are, Tardina, but I'm going for Queen," and her eyes just go green, and just about to shoot Marco with a soul beam, and I'm not gonna lie, this was actually some good setup, because the show has a knack of doing things like, we're gonna set up this side character 2 episodes before, and then he's going to come back 2 episodes later for something important. They've done this multiple times with the laundry night, and what was it? The laundry night, the bush guy from the Bog and Beast monster, and they've done this a couple other times before, where like they kind of set these characters up 2 episodes before. We're like, see, we planned this. They're not just coming out of nowhere. But this one actually was some good setup because I didn't think about this, and when they have it, I'm like, oh, that makes sense because Meteor tries to suck out Tom's soul because Tom gets in the way of getting Marco blasted, gets in the way and gets basically Meteor starts sucking out every little demon soul that's inside of Tom. I'm just like, oh, that was smart. I'm just like, that's some good writing. Good job. But eventually the fight ends with Meteora knocking Tom and Marco back and sucking out Marco's soul. Marco is floating like a balloon. Star comes back and basically says, "We gotta save Marco." They try to go to the sacred temple, the Glossaric temple from the beginning of the season, and she even tries to do the whole wah wah thing with the alligator. Doesn't work, and Marco Star's like, "What am I gonna do?" Marco's dead, kind of, and Tom says, "Marco told me to keep you safe," and he opens a portal to hell, and he goes, "Come on, we'll be safe there." And warm. I'm just like, you're going to hell, of course. But, but Star then sees the dead bodies of her kingdom floating through the air, and Star just goes, I have to go back. I gotta save her. I gotta save them. Goes super form and flies off. And Tom just goes, looks at Marco and just goes, "Did you know she could do that?" Marco's, of course, a balloon, so of course not. Or couldn't say anything. But Star basically goes and there's an epic fight. It's creepy when she goes through her castle, and it kind of is a resemblance of the first episode, I think, a little bit, where you have all the different like characters all that were in the courtroom and stuff, but now they're all soulless husks. Star gets in there, but also Tom flies in with a balloon of villagers and Marco, and then just let those villagers fly up into space. I'm just like, wow, F everyone else is not Marco. But goes in, Meteor grabs Tom. I think that was what happened. Because basically when Star finds Meteora, oh yeah, she punches Tom into the wall and then has Marco like on a little throne in her hand. Meteora has, and it's just like, well, the whole time I've been chasing Princess Turdina when I should have been looking at you, Star. Crushes the seat, and then is a kind of an epic battle where you have giant superpowered demon Meteora fighting against Superstar and just spinning around using magic spells from season 1 that haven't been used since season 1, which is kind of cool. Star using them. Battle fight. It looks pretty good. It's shot really nice. I like how it shot and looks. It's animated really cool. And then but basically Meteora seems to get the upper hand, slams Star down, but Star summons all of her magic into her chest and shoots off a blast. Which I think it might have just taken out all of Star's magic. I'm not sure. But shoots off a magic blast, basically slams Meteora back. Star falls to the ground. She tries to pick up her wand and tries to use it, but for some reason it doesn't seem like any magic's working there, so I'm assuming she lost her magic. And then a hand just comes, grabs the wand, and I'm thinking, no way that's Marco, right? It's not, which kind of like, oh, that kind of sucks. Even though, like, yeah, how would Marco come out from being his soul sucked out? I was thinking maybe the monster arm would count as a second soul, and maybe, like, when Meteora sucked out his soul, the monster arm would take over. Sadly, no, but turns out it's Eclipsa. Eclipsa has the wand. The wand turns into a freaking umbrella, and she goes Magic Mary Poppins and shoots Meteora back, and Meteora says, "Why are you fighting? Why are you helping her? She destroyed our family. This is supposed to be ours." And Eclipsa just goes, "This is ours, yeah, but so you're just gonna destroy it?" And Meteora just goes, "Yes." And Eclipsa basically goes, hits her back, and I'm like, cool, we can get like maybe like cool mom one-liners on like, "You're in timeout" or something like that. But No, Meteor Eclipsa kills her. Kills which I do love that all of her spells like have to do like velvet or like it's like these cool things. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I like how she has like her own style of spells, which was kind of awesome to see. Because Star is the only one who's had that, which is kind of cool. But Eclipsa uses the spell, does a thing where like it's a cocoon around Meteor, and I'm just thinking, all right, sweet. Like you have her like contained or sealed, and then like you work on her like next season, like probably make her good or something, and then nope, dead. Boom! Dead. Souls return to the people. Eclipse is sad and crying. Star basically goes... She also says that she's also going to give the wand back to Star, and Star goes, no, that's yours. What is it? Marco's back. Star and Marco hug, and then Tom comes in and goes, I'm going to make this weird, and they hug. They do a three-way hug. And basically, again, Eclipse is going to give the wand back. Star goes, no, you keep it. That's yours. This is your kingdom. Eclipse goes... Really? Thank you. And then, of course, you hear crying from the crater because we're going by the whole logic of, oh, well, she was bad as an older, but we're going to make her a kid again so we can raise her right kind of thing. Because a meteor is alive. I'm like, boo. Boo. I think that kind of undermines the emotional pull of that, but whatever. I'm going to have to clear up some space. But Eclipse goes, thank you, grabs Meteora. Umbrella opens up and just Mary Poppins herself out of here. Mary Poppins, y'all! But, Star basically, Star's like, where's she going? And Glossary goes, Globgor! And Star's like, yeah, Globgor. No, and Glossary goes, no, she's gonna go find Globgor. Talk with Globgor, her husband. Well, bye. He forms his own little magic umbrella and flies off. And I'm just like... And also, it's a new voice actor, too. Because even Star goes, does he have a new voice? I'm like, yeah. They switched out his voice actor. I noticed that. But basically, yeah. So it turns out Globgor is actually... Eclipsa's freaking... Eclipsa's actual husband. And basically, it ends with Eclipsa standing in front, going to the monster temple, destroying some walls, because I guess that's how they liked it, and destroys this one big wall, and it turns out right behind it is a crystallized version, her husband, crystallized, and then the episode kind of ends there, which, again, I did like this, season, again, the season, way better than season 2. A lot of my complaints for season 2 were completely fixed, kind of almost in this entire season, as well as adding on top of that, like a lot of things I said what I wanted to see, I actually did get to see in this season. Yeah, we didn't see too many other dimensions, but we did stay more in. Actually, I think we did really. We stood more in MEWNI, which I really did love. I did like that, and that's what I really more wanted. That's what I wanted, and that's what we finally got. I'm like, fudge, yeah, that's freaking great. That is awesome. But, this is good, but, like, I do say, like, I do wish that if they were going to go the lines of, quote-unquote, killing Meteora, they probably should have kept to it. I do feel like they were like, oh, we're gonna kill Meteor, and then Disney's like, that's too dark. No, but putting glasses on dead bodies to take a picture, that's not dark at all. But yeah, like I feel like that's kind of the thing that happened there, because I would have been perfectly fine with it being that Meteora dies. Like, one, it was a shock to me when Eclipse did it. I'm like, what the fudge? You could have done something else. And if anything, that would have been a more emotional kind of hit to be like to see Eclipsa, saddened by that. And then would give more of a reason, like, she said it had to be done. And then even towards the end, it would leave so much more of, holy crap, what is this threat now if Eclipsa goes to her husband and then tells him, our daughter's dead? Like, imagine, like I don't know this, he freaking looks like, that one dude from, fudge, what was it? Trigon. Jesus, he looks like Trigon. So, like, it wouldn't surprise me if he, like, pops up and then he goes ballistic or something when he comes out. I don't know. I think it'd been kind of cool. Been cool, but they kind of backpedaled on that, which kind of sucks. Again, it's kind of like, again, the beginning of the season, we ended with Toffee's death. And I'm just like, and again, I hope Toffee comes back because Toffee was a cool character, but then he kind of just died wimpily. And I'm just like, oh, that kind of sucks. And then, like, again, say what you will about something like Naruto or any of the other big animes. A lot of big animes, but at least when, like, you have the main bad guy like Toffee or Meteora, they'll go, Meteora went out with a bang. That was awesome. That's what I wanted with Star against Toffee or Toffee against Moon. That's what I wanted. I wanted that in the beginning of the season for Battle for MEWNI. We didn't get that, which sucked. But in this, we actually did get kind of get some cool fight scenes, at least in this one. Again, this season is way better than the last season. It really is. It really is. It's so much better. Season finale, I feel, doesn't have as much as a kick, though, as last season did. At least the ending bit. The entire season finale is solid. I really do like this season finale, and it really does feel awesome, and I really do love that they're basically now completely embracing MEWNI and magic and everything instead of just going, back and forth between human, Earth, and whatever. They're actually embracing MEWNI in the other dimensions, which I really do like. But, and like, I think like they're going to have more now because apparently the magic world is connected to all these other worlds, so there's going to be some cool there's going to be probably some more world hopping. And basically means that Star really doesn't need her dimensional scissors anymore, if you think about it. But, and also the unicorns say that they're not supposed to be there, so I wonder who is supposed to be there. Who knows? But it is really good. There's a bunch of funny jokes throughout this entire episodes, because there are 2. This was awesome. I did like this. Again, it doesn't have the kick of season 2 that like, you're gonna Star and Marco now separate between worlds now. What's going to happen? And stuff like that. It doesn't have that same kick. And even then, after, like, the season opener for this season, it kind of takes away a little bit of that pull from that. At least I think, because, like I said, Marco has dimensional scissors. He can go whatever he wants. Why is it kind of really that big of a deal, more or less? Other than Star and Marco, saying that, Star saying she loves Marco and stuff like that. But I did like that. I like that they brought up that Marco is a skilled warrior still. So, like, that is still a thing. He still has his skills and stuff. So, that's awesome. We didn't get the Tom and Marco fight. But I guess that just shows Tom is kind of grown, too. I guess. But, maybe we'll see it next season. But, yeah, the episode was awesome. These episodes were awesome. I love them. They're probably some of my highest ones of Star Versus. Are they the best season finale? Sadly, no. I think the one that actually had the best season finale would still be actually season 2, even though I give that season crap. Its season finale was real big, and it made me excited for, like, what the fuck is going to happen next? This one is like, okay, cool, another big demon. Awesome, we're going to see Star fight him. But it's just, like, how they deal with, like, Meteora should be just straight dead. That's like Once Upon a Time logic with like freaking Pinocchio. He's an old man, but now they make him a kid, but then they have to make him an old man again. Older again. And then, not old man. He's like maybe 30. And then in this, like, again, how Toffee died, it kind of sucked. I wish they would have had a little more, but whatever. But either way, I like the episodes. They're awesome. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I still have another Star Versus theory that's going to come out soon, hopefully, so be on the lookout for that. But thanks for watching. Thank you for all who have subscribed for my channel for this last Star Versus season. I'm going to start doing some Steven Universe ones, because apparently I missed the Steven bomb. But either way, thanks for watching. Which videos I've done. The links are on my Facebook, which ones are on there somewhere. And we will see you later. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all! Ha 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 ha.